I'm Phil Weiser, and when I started running for Attorney General, I knew it'd be about protecting our rights. But to be the people's lawyer, I needed to get out and hear from you. I learned that working at the Justice Department for 2 presidents.
Phil Weiser worked for 2 years in Bill Clinton's antitrust division. He worked for just 1 year in Barack Obama's antitrust division.
I have been leading consumer protection cases at the Justice Department, going after people who'd harm consumers.
Critics suggest this isn't true because consumer protection is handled by the civil division, not the antitrust division. They also cite Weiser's lack of litigation experience.
I've worked on regulations here in Colorado at the Public Utilities Commission and nationally, advising President Barack Obama.
After 1 year, Weiser moved to Obama's Office of Science and Technology, ground zero for political scandals.
The average Joe out there in Long Island or Nebraska or San Diego doesn't have $30,000 to knock on the White House door and get access to the Science and Technology Office. It just doesn't happen. You have to be rich, you have to be powerful.
A proposed new broadband network is sparking stiff opposition and controversy. There's deep concern it could lead to a communications breakdown, interfering with everything from aviation to the U.S. military, as well as some serious new questions about whether political contributions help pave the way.
The problem is LightSquared services interfere with GPS signals. The military says if the company is given the complete go-ahead, it would have a detrimental impact on military training.
The LightSquared network would effectively jam vital GPS receivers.
William Shelton says the White House pressured him to change testimony he was giving to Congress after revealing concerns about LightSquared interfering with military systems. He says the White House wanted him to make his testimony a little bit more favorable.
And billions are on the line here for the company. Their proposal hasn't been given a complete green light, but it hasn't been killed either. And one watchdog group says the company's influence in Washington may have played a role.
President Obama puts up to $90,000 of his own money into a little-known firm at that time called SkyTerra. September of 2009, an investor named Philip Falcone meets his future business partner at the White House.
White House visitor logs prove that Weiser played a central role in these meetings.
6 months later, Falcone buys SkyTerra, and the company becomes LightSquared. January of this year, the FCC gives LightSquared a green light to expand wireless internet bandwidth. That was an important ruling for LightSquared.
Also, a LightSquared representative reached out by email to the White House Chief Technology Officer on September 23, 2010. That's the same day the CEO, Sanjay Ahuja, made the contribution to the DNC, saying, "I touched base with my client, Sanjay Ahuja, and he expressed an interest in meeting with you. He's going to be in D.C. next week for a fundraising dinner with the president."
Not sure why they'd say that. I just have some work to do.